Hey guys, and welcome to the 2023 War on the Shore.
Welcome, boys.
Yeah, myself, Kobus, and Lucian over here.
Yeah.
We're quite excited. I think it's the first time that we're returning to the traditional competition formats. COVID. I think the last War on the Shore was pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID 2019 was the last War on the Shore. We basically based it on the social aspect of it, getting all the anglers together, getting people to get to know each other. When you're on the cell phone, you always chat with each other. You don't know who you're talking to, and you want to get everybody together and actually put a name to the face. And then you want to try and bring out outsiders also to come and experience what it is to come and fish and kayak fish.
Yeah, that's awesome, because that's also the year that I joined the club.
Yeah.
Because of the War on the Shore.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's exciting to return back to the traditional format of competitions. So I mean, there's a couple of things that means. The weigh-in will be physical.
Yes. So weigh-in is not virtual. You physically bring in your catch to Miller's Point, to Cape Boat and Ski Boat. We're going to have a weigh-in station set up, either myself or Kobus, or we'll have another marshal appointed. We'll physically measure it. So it's one or two people doing the measuring consistently. So there won't be any discrepancies about the tape not being straight enough, or is this half a point or not half a point. It will be consistent throughout the bank.
Awesome. Let's just talk about the date and the venue. You covered some of the venue. Miller's Point, where the weigh-in will be. So I think from a fishing perspective, obviously the guys would fish close to that area.
Yeah.
So from Miller's to...
Yeah, so basically we're going to open it up for the whole of Cape Point. You can launch Miller's and Simonstown.
Awesome.
So we keep it in basically on all equal level fields for everybody over the weekend.
I think one of the key things is the weigh-in is at a specific time.
Yeah.
So it's from a specific time.
Yeah, it will be from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Anytime in between then, you can bring your weigh-in. Fishing will be until 2 o'clock today, but don't be late for the weigh-in.
Yeah, make sure you're there on time.
Yeah.
There's a cutoff. Okay, cool. Just from a date perspective, I know we've earmarked the 23rd and 24th of September. Let's say the weather is crappy on one day or both days. Are we going to move the dates, or are we locked in on those days?
If there's one day of good days fishing, we carry on. If both days are crappy, then we'll most likely look at rescheduling it.
Awesome. But the event's definitely happening.
The event is on.
It's weather dependent, and we're praying and hoping for the best weather on that day.
Exactly.
Cool stuff. I think, let's talk about the species and what you can fish and the points and how does that work.
So initially we started off with only doing katonkel. We started with your pelagics, which you find in Cape Town. So you've got your katonkel, your snook, and your yellowtail. And then over the years we added on hottentot. So just to make it a little bit different. So we've got the 4 species, which is known to Cape Town. And then normally on the day we've got like a special prize for a special fish or something odd that happened that we'll bring in. So normal DAF rules, minimum size, and then so it's your total fish size minus your minimum size. That distance you get 1 point per centimeter, and then you've got your species point as well.
Awesome. Yeah. And how does that work in the team format? Because this event isn't just an individual fishing event, but it also brings 2 guys. So guys, don't worry about that. If you don't have a teammate, one will be assigned to you, or we'll share the list of guys that don't have teammates, and you can team up yourselves. But it is important. I think part of what Lucian mentioned earlier on, it's about bringing guys together, and that's the point of the team, the team. So we'll make available a list of teams, and we'll team up at a later stage.
Yeah.
But for now, I think how does the points work? There's a team's prize and there's an individual.
There's an individual prize and a team prize. That is very correct. The team prize is more there for the buddy system. If you feel uncomfortable going out on the day, then you go out with your buddy. But that's also where the strategy comes in. So both team members don't have to fish on the same day. One can take a chance on the one day, and one can take a chance on the other day, to make sure if it is maximum points gets awarded to the team.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something that triggered a conversation we had a while back, and that's talking about the strategy and the 2 days. So if you guys read the rules, you'll see that you can also only fish one of the 2 days. So if both days are great, and you want to take a chance and try and chase yesterday's fish,
Yes.
That's a very interesting strategic
That's
approach.
exactly why we did it that way. So you have to strategize. You have to make sure of your facts, and you have to do your planning if you want to go and fish.
So on the Saturday, let's say I've fished and I've submitted my fish, measured it.
You're done.
I'm done.
You're done for the day. You're done for the weekend. You're there just to go and enjoy the bar now.
And talking about past competitions, were they won on the Saturday or the Sunday? Just out of curiosity.
Sorry?
The previous comps, were they won on the Saturday or the Sunday?
Yeah,
the winners?
That's actually quite interesting. It was a split because some of the winners did fish on the Saturday and they kept the lead. And then others went out on the Sunday on the other comps and they actually blew the comp away. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, there is an element of risk, but also, we
does
all
pay
know
off.
how hard it is to chase yesterday's fish. So just be cautious of that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the fish is going to be there, and it doesn't mean the weather conditions will be the same.
We had a case, I think it was 2018, if I'm not mistaken, 2018 or 2019, where the conditions changed overnight for the Sunday. And I think one person launched and took a risk, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. But I think the important thing is on Sunday we'll get together, there will be a prize giving, there'll be a Lekker Brian party, and that's the spirit of the event is getting guys back together.
Yeah.
It's time to get back to the office, guys. COVID's over.
Yes.
So let's get back to the traditional parties and after parties and get to know guys face to face.
Yeah. What's nice about this weekend as well is the Monday is a public holiday, so it's not obligated that you have to leave early to get back home for work. Guys are coming from afar as well to come and join and just to have fun. So
I think the only thing we haven't covered yet that I can imagine is the prizes.
Yeah.
Talking about some of our great sponsors that's come on board so far, and I know there's a couple in the pipeline as well. But let's just talk about the cash prize and how that works, and then we can talk a little bit about some of the sponsors that's already locked in, and it's exciting times.
Yeah. So basically, most of your traditional sponsors you'll see at the event as well. We'll have on the day prizes. We'll have lucky draw prizes. We'll have prizes for the biggest fish of each species, and then we'll also have for the biggest bag, and we'll have for the biggest winning team, the total first, second, and third.
Okay. And is that a physical prize in addition to cash?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Awesome. So some cool stuff to be excited about. I think, it's difficult to always put down all the prizes in front of you before the actual event because we're still negotiating and pushing our suppliers or our partners to give us as much as possible. But I think there's a couple of real exciting prizes. And if you look at the entry fees, guys, I think the full entry fee goes to prizes.
Yeah.
So a significant portion of that will be proportioned to the various categories to split out the cash prizes. So all of that cash is going into prizes. Whether some cash money will be used to get a couple of extra lucky draw prizes for the day and the party, that will also happen. But I think it's a great.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's for us. We're going to be marshalling on the day as well. So for us, it's exciting to be able to bring all of you guys together and giving you this experience to be there and to see the excitement.
Yeah, I think the thing I look forward to most is probably the Cape Point gate early that morning and see how long we can get that line.
Yes.
I think that's going to be exciting is to see how long that line gets in the morning.
Yeah.
Because we've seen on good fishing days how long it gets.
Remember as well, on the day if you launch at a site, you are allowed to exit and launch on a different site as long as it's within your days of fishing.
Yeah.
But as soon as you come and weigh in, then it's done.
Yeah, I mean that's the important thing. Be on time for the weigh in.
Yeah.
Get your fish locked and lock it in so that you are eligible for a prize. I think just to cover some of the basics. I mean, it's a kayak fishing competition. You have to be on a fishing, or you don't have to be on a fishing kayak, but you have to be on a kayak and self-propel. No motors.
Yeah.
So paddle, no paddle assist, nothing.
No paddle assist. Yes.
Normal
fishing methods from a kayak.
Any limitation on fishing rods? How many in the water?
4 fishing rods on your ski, obviously, and 2 lines in the water at a time.
And important, guys. We also want you to stick to your DAF rules.
Definitely.
You know, don't catch over your limits.
Yeah.
Just keep the fish that's within your bag counts.
Yeah.
And I think one important thing to mention is perhaps if you do catch bonnies, an additional amount of bonnies, please keep them. I mean, we've always associated with various organizations to share and distribute those bonnies. So
so we are going to run an initiative of donating the bonnies. So if you bring in your bonnies and you donate a few to us, you'll get an extra your name extra into the lucky draw, or additional entry into the lucky draw as
awesome.
well.
So donate some bonnies and get an extra chance to win a lucky draw prize. Increase your odds there. Awesome. I think that's pretty much everything covered.
Guys, remember, be safe. Safety is the big thing. We don't want to draw unnecessary attention to us. We are going to be quite a few guys on the day, so let's treat everybody with respect around us as well, and let's just have fun.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the most important thing, is have fun, get to know the guys around you, and for the experts or the guys with years of experience, please share. I mean, share where to go. Let the guys tag along, because that's the spirit of the event, is to bring people together. So I mean, the event is underwritten or organized by the Western Cape Kayak Angling Club, and the details are on the Kayakfish website. So you'll see the club's WhatsApp group is a lot more chatty and a lot more homey feel to it than the normal chat groups, which is strictly business. Stick to kayak fishing topics, where the club is almost a group of mates fishing together.
There we go.
So it's open to anyone. If you want to become part of the mates, please just have a look at the club's website, and join us. I mean, the cost is negligible to join the club.
It's minimal.
But it funds our monthly club competitions, or lucky catch of the month, and our annual comp. I mean, that little bit of money you put in the pot is well used, and I think
everything goes back to
most guys benefit a lot more than what they've paid in the year, with all the privileges that we have as club members. Join the club and see you out there. I'm really excited to get the event going. I think this morning I posted it was 26 days to go as of now, when we made this video. So
that's cool. Looking
26
forward to
days
it.
is not a lot. Get your entries in as soon as possible, guys. It just makes it a little bit easier to plan and do our catering, because we will have a braai afterwards. So get your entries in so we can order the meat and get everything going beforehand. But see you on the water. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.